Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft Feed the Beast server. So I've been busy around here. I've been adding more of these little hexagon areas. I have added a new one here, there, over here. I had to cut away some of this glacier to fit it in there, but we got it in there. So 3 over here. And I have added 2 more of these guys right here. And let me tell you, this is a lot of work. It's a very simple shape, and it doesn't look like it's going to be that big of a deal to get this all together, but making all those disk drives, clearing out the area, leveling it out, getting the shape right with the ebony wood, putting the lime wood all the way around it, and most importantly, getting all the alveary blocks for this is what takes up a lot of time. Whew. I think I spent probably a good 4 to 5 hours just adding these 3 in there. And it wasn't just adding them in there. I mean, I went ahead and went underneath and cleared out all the space below these guys. So yeah, a little bit of time to keep adding to these, but it'll be all worth it in the end once we get everything being made from the bees and all the quantities we want. Very good stuff. Today I want to work on a small project right away. You can see my energy level in the upper left hand corner is at 13%. Well, in order to fix that, I have to go into the nether and then warp all the way back over to our main base over there before I can charge up my jetpack, or I guess my gravity suit. I don't have a way to charge it up over here, and that's something that I want to fix. Now, generally what I do is, or what I like doing, is having like an AESU or something right by the book where we warp to and from. That way I can warp somewhere, charge it up, and then warp away again. So I think I'm going to stick it right here to begin with. I think we're just going to put an AESU here. And I've already went ahead and I crafted this. These things take a long time to craft. They're not that fun. I don't think I want to point it that way. Let's see. I think I want to point it just into the wall, just so we don't see those 3 dots. Let's see. I should have a wrench on me somewhere. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had to use this stuff. So if I click it that way, there. So now it's facing the wall. Beautiful. So you can see my inventory here. I got a few things that we're going to do to power this guy. But this thing can take in 2048 EU attack, and you can output 32... all the way down to 1, I think, if you want to. I think we're just going to bump this up to 512. Let's see, how do I... 512. You can adjust this to pretty much any EU attack out or in you want. That doesn't really matter, though. We're just going to use this to put our gravity chest plate right here, charge it up, and take it back. Okay, so what we're going to do... I guess I didn't need to remove that wood. What we're going to do is just come back here, and we are going to use some of the energy converters. So we have a energy, or an IC2 extreme voltage producer. So this thing right here can take in 2048, which is extreme voltage. So let's put the extreme voltage producer there. We need an energy bridge. We need steam consumer. And finally, I think I can just stick it on top. It doesn't really matter how these things are laid out. We need a liquid tesseract, and I'm going to stick that there. This is going to be steam from my B area. There should be 3 steam boilers hooked up to this tesseract, and I don't know. I've never tried this before. I don't know how much this can handle. So let's do steam. Hopefully this doesn't blow up. Okay, yeah, so it's getting EU. It's filling up. Very good. So let's look at this thing. It is not going as fast as I would like, actually. Now, I wonder if I connect this with like some liquid ducts to it, does it increase the speed? That's the wrong thing. Liquid ducts. Let's try adding some liquid ducts here. See if we can get some more steam out of that tesseract. I should be having a bunch of connections going in there. So, first of all... yeah, this is not staying charged. It's kind of jumping around. Steam in, 960 millibuckets a tick. So let's try doing this. I don't think we need an arrow. Yeah. Does that change it? 960 millibuckets a tick. Don't think that's going to change anything. Maybe there's a limitation over at my steam boiler. Yep, okay, so that's not going to do anything, but that's fine. 960 millibuckets a tick. So we are filling this up, and how are we doing over here? This has 600. So if I put this in there, it's going to drain it right away. But that's fine. This will charge up over time. When I'm away from here, after I charge up my chest plate, it'll keep charging up. I think it'll be fine for the use that I have. I don't need it to go crazy. So let's just go ahead, fill this back in. Out of sight, out of mind. There we go. We have a way to charge up my gravity chest plate. But for now, I think I'm probably going to have to head back to our base and use the power there. Just because there's not enough power over here to do it. So let me do this real quick. Let's fill her on up. Yeah, this will be nice once I get this all hooked up over... Or, yeah, once I get this all filled up over at my base. Taking a little bit of time to warp between areas. Yesterday I tried recording an episode to get it up today. Today is Wednesday. I tried getting an episode up today, but the server was just so laggy. I don't know what was going on. I think there was a problem with the data center. That's what I heard. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately I had to miss a day of uploading. Hopefully this won't have a problem today and we can just get this video up and going for you guys. So, other things that I want to work on today. I have all these other bees over here that I've been just kind of holding on to. I haven't done anything with. I think I want to get the lapis bees going and maybe, let's see. Yeah, I should probably have the emerald bees going. There's no reason not to. I have 5 different hives. I want the resolute. These guys make bronze, I'm pretty sure. Shining makes silver. I don't think I need bauxite. Might as well do the gold bees as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these hooked up. So, the first thing I need to do is just get some Arctic gates. We just need 5 of these. We're going to have 5 princesses that we need to do stuff with. And Apier's pipes. Wooden pipes. Wooden. There we go. 5 of those. Okay, so, yeah, and then we need, like, some golden pipes. Okay, so that should get these all hooked up just to produce a whole bunch of drones so I can convert some princesses later. And I want to do some sandstone pipes. I want to try and clean up the amount of tesseracts that I'm using over there at the other hives. So let's do some sand. I want to convert some sand into sandstone. Oh, okay, I guess we're doing a full stack of sandstone. It's not quite what I wanted, but that should work. Now we need some glass. Yep. Okay. So that should be more than enough sandstone pipes. Okay, so let's head on over to the bee area real quick. And it is raining. So the rain should hopefully just go away. Is it gonna go? Go on. Nobody likes you, rain. Goodbye. Okay, there it goes. Goodbye, rain. Alright, so I think I'm gonna put, yeah, probably more of the metallic bees over here. And I might do the emerald bee over there. Okay, so I am going to get these hooked up real quick, and we will work on trying to clean up some of these tesseracts in a moment, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and I hooked up all of the bees into their alvearies. We just have, you know, one of these going right now just to produce the extra drones. Once that happens and I get enough drones, I'll start adding other princesses in here, pulling the drones out of there, putting in here, and converting these princesses into more of that same type. So yeah, it's just a waiting game. I'm going to have to put some chocolate frames in there just to get it going a little bit faster. Okay, so the plan here is I want to try and remove some of these extra item tesseracts that I have here. The way this is set up is this is 4 quadrants, and each quadrant has 3 alvearies in it, and each one of these set of 3 is using its own item tesseract. I would kind of like to recover some of those tesseracts back. So the original plan was I was going to remove a tesseract, put some sandstone pipes here, and then just have it connect right like that. Well, here's the deal. You put a sandstone pipe there and a sandstone pipe there. They connect to each other, but sandstone pipes don't connect to other things. They can connect to other pipes, but they won't connect to an item tesseract. They don't connect to the disk drives is what we want. So this is what we're going to have to do. I do want the sandstone pipes there, but we're going to have to move this item tesseract over a little bit. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably just moving it right over here, one side or the other. I don't think it really matters. Let me just grab another one real quick just so we don't have items flying around. So I want to stick one right here. We'll do send only B items, just like that. Okay, so this one's going directly into the tesseract. This golden pipe is not being used right now. So what I need to do is remove this tesseract here, put an iron pipe so it directs the items from this alveary and this one down this way. And then I need to put an iron pipe here so it directs all of the stuff from these guys over here as well. So let's see if I can do this. Hopefully we don't get too many bees coming through here real quick. So that needs to flow open. Okay, so sandstone pipe connects to this one. These guys all connect together and they flow through this opening. So it should be going directly to this item tesseract there. So here comes some items real quick. Okay, I think we are good maybe. Okay, so if I shift right click that, iron pipe, and then we will click this. Okay, so now all 6 of these should be hooked up to this one item tesseract. I wish I could use golden pipes or something here just to keep the items going a little bit faster, but I think that should be okay. Yeah, it looks like that comb just went all the way over. I think this is what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to switch up all the rest of the alvearies just like this. And I could probably even do it a little bit more by having maybe this, connect over here and then go over here and then into one tesseract. But I don't really want these going through too many pipes. I'd rather keep however many items are in these BuildCraft pipes to a minimum. So yeah, I think this is the way we are going to do it for now. Okay guys, so I will be right back. I'm going to convert a few more of these and we will continue from there. Ah, very good. So I just went ahead and I changed all of these other hives to be like that. They're all using 2 item tesseracts each. Yeah, I probably could switch it down so they're only using 1, but I think for now this is going to be fine. I saved 31. Well, I guess I think I saved about 20 of the item tesseracts. So yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so I think we are done with the bees for now. Let's head out of here. Right, here we go. Yeah, lots of room under there. And it's looking a lot cleaner now that I cleaned up that pipe just a bit. Alright, so let's check out. I'm actually kind of curious how far our AESU has filled up now with the steam power. We are doing pretty good, 16 million. So I can just go ahead and charge this up. Awesome. Love being able to charge that up without having to teleport away. Okay, so off camera, I have done some other stuff around here, and it's down below. I lined the centrifuges over here with some more balsa wood just to make it look a little bit better, but I did add another room here, and this is not complete. I need to do something with these monitors, but for now, this is where they were. This was the center of the room, so yeah. They're going to stay there. So I went ahead and I built a brand new room down here. Pretty big, lots of space. This is, well, it was the same size as this room back here. I tried to make it the same dimensions up until the glass ceiling. But then it just felt like it was too small, so I doubled the width. And then I felt like it was too small, so I kept going and going and going. And now I think we got a pretty decent sized room back here. Now, what I plan on doing with this room is adding a whole bunch of the auto processing stuff. Currently, I have it kind of behind the walls back here, out of sight. But I think what I want to do, I added a maintenance room. I think what I want to do is move a lot of this stuff. Maybe not these ender chests, but maybe I will. I don't know. But I want to move like this stuff here, like these auto crafting, the fabricators. I want to move that into that room over there. I want to move, I don't know, maybe some of this other stuff that we're processing over here. What was this one? This was our carpenter that's making the dissipation charges. Yeah, a lot of this stuff that we are auto-crafting and auto-producing, yeah, it's nice that it's behind the scenes and we don't have to look at it back here, but I think it could also look good if we do move it to a place where it's easily accessible. It looks like it's supposed to be there. So yeah, that's what I have intended for this room. The ceiling, I'm still not sure what we're gonna do. I didn't want to just do more balsa. I mean, we got plenty of that on the walls. Oh, by the way, the floor here is that new wood that I got, I think, last episode, the wenge, or maybe somebody said it's called wenge, I'm not sure. But it's spelled wenge, W-E-N-G-E. So yeah, the floor makes a pretty cool pattern. I like this little zigzag line thing. And then, yeah, I don't know. It seems a little busy, but it's not too bad. But the walls, I did the same sort of a pattern like we did over in the other rooms, but I inset the balsa planks one block. I think that gave the walls just a little bit more texture. And then I decided to add in these pillars just for something better to look at than just a plain balsa wall. I had DMAC over here helping me out a little bit, trying to throw ideas back and forth. This one, we decided we wanted to break up the walls, so we put in these cross beams, and we had it right along the middle, but that was like one block above this 3x3 door. So I decided maybe we should just kind of invert this pattern here, how it's longer on top and smaller on bottom, and do that on these other portions over here. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good, and I think we might end up having this walkway continue on into another room back here or something. But yeah, for now I wanted to have more room. There really isn't much room over here to work with. Yeah, we have our processing stuff here and just some monitors. I think I want to move these monitors so they're more centered right here and probably have some more over here, so our little bee guys can monitor the status of everything, make sure things are okay. But yeah, back here I think we're definitely going to have the machines and all the auto processing stuff. So the next step would be I need to run some AE wires back here so we can access the system. Now, I'm not quite sure where to run those wires. Let's see, we have that cable right there. So if I dig this way a few blocks, I should reach the edge of the wall as well. Maybe I should dig underneath it and run the wires down the center on both sides so we can have the machines on both sides have their own connection. Yeah, maybe like have a wire running right down the center here and one right down the center on this side. I mean, that makes sense. And I also want the wires back here because I cannot access my network when I'm a few blocks away from this wall. If I get a little bit closer, I can. So yeah, I can set up some more wireless access points back here. Yeah, I think this will be pretty good. Alright, so let me get to digging, getting some more cables made. I'm going to run some wires and then we can move the fabricators and other things over here. And I will be back in a bit. Alright guys, so here we go. I am going to make another wireless access point so we can access our inventory from that other room. I definitely want to hook up some more of these wireless access points all around this area. Specifically over by the bees, because if I'm way over the other end I have to fly all the way back over here to get to my stuff, and it would be nice just to have my inventory over there. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we are going to count out into the center point of here. I think it should be this block right here, but let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this block right here, the 6th one, should be our center point. Okay, so I think what we're going to end up doing, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have fabricators. Let's give us a little bit of a buffer space, and let's just put out some fabricators right here. I got 10 of them. I don't think I need 10 right now, but these fabricators are going to take the dust that an interface provides them, craft them, and we'll have a router pull back out of these fabricators into the system. Okay, so I have, let's see, I have a wire under here. So let me just go down. Here we go. Let me put a wireless access point directly under here. Or maybe I should put it off to the side. I don't know. That should be fine. Let's just do it right off to the side. Connect it right there. And we will put a range wireless boosters in there. Okay, so that should get us going. So now I should access my inventory. Very good. So I should be able to do it from pretty much anywhere in here. Awesome. That's very cool. Yeah. And then I ran the wires so it goes underneath the center part of this walkway. All the way to right here, because I'm planning on expanding this room out a little bit more eventually. We will have more rooms and different things down here. Okay, so now we have these fabricators here. I just need to get some interfaces, stick those interfaces directly under here, provide these things with dust to craft, and then I'll need a router to pull back out of the inventories. But I think this is going to be pretty cool. We'll have on display like all of the different things that our system's making, so I can easily add more on here, figure out what's wrong without having to go behind the walls and things like that. So maybe this side will have all dust crafting. Maybe this side over here we will put, you know, the different items that we're auto crafting, like impregnated sticks and impregnated casings and other things like that. Things that we can't just do directly in the ME network. Okay, so once again, I'm going to make a cut. I need to get some more of the interfaces, or maybe I'll just steal the ones from behind the scenes, back behind that wall over there, and stick them under here. We'll get this hooked up, and we will move on. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and I hooked this stuff all up down below. I opened up quite a lot of room down here. That's what I'm trying to say. I have the router hooked up, so it's going to be extracting from the fabricators, ejecting to the top, which would be an interface. There is an interface directly above that guy, so that should just go right back into the ME network. So the only thing left to do is to get these guys to be auto-crafting just like that. I have these dusts in order since I can't really see the interfaces down below. The next thing after this is I need to disconnect the other interfaces. Let's see, this is the fourth one. Yeah, I gotta make sure I do all of these the right way. Let's see, some titanium here. Yeah, this will be nice. Everything down below is gonna be hidden, but you'll be able to see the fabricators, what it's fabricating, when it fabricates. So yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. So let's put this in here. Yeah, doing all of that. The router down below should be extracting those. Yeah, I've never converted those into the dust. Was that the olivine? Yeah, that's the olivine. And the same for the emerald dust. I don't think I've ever converted the tiny piles into the full dust there as well. So yeah, that's all we should have to do. I suppose I could probably add on that router a pull stacks at a time, but there really will never be a point in time where that's going to be necessary, because as soon as we get the tiny piles in, they should be automatically crafted, so there should only be one at a time in here. So yeah, that is pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so yeah, that's taking the things out, putting it into, or ejecting it to the top into a interface, and that's going right back into our system. Very, very awesome. I did move this wireless access point. I put it in line so it separates the two cables. I could disconnect this cable for now until we hook up something over here. And yeah, there was some monsters down here that keep making noise. Let's kill this guy. Oh, he took a piece of my stone. Yeah, I probably want to throw some torches down here just so I'm not hearing these guys all of the time. You get the red X's on. If you hit F7 and feed the beast, it'll show you all the spawnable spaces mobs can spawn. So yeah, I have that turned on right now just so I can throw down some torches and kind of know where they have to go without wasting too many of them. So that should be pretty good. I don't think any monsters are going to be able to make it over here. Sounds like there's another guy on the other side of the wall, but I will worry about that at another time. So let's just go ahead and cover this up so we have a solid floor down here. I will probably end up making this room down here look a little bit nicer. Maybe put a ceiling on here so you don't see this wood, or I don't know, maybe that wood makes a pretty cool ceiling. It almost feels like I should make this room, or I guess this access area, maybe one block taller. Where it's 4 tall now, maybe 5 would be a better height. It feels a little claustrophobic. But yeah, that's all hooked up now, so we don't have to worry about any of this stuff anymore. Let's get up out of here. Put that right like that. I'll have to make a proper way down there. I'm sure I can do it right through here. Plenty of room to do that. Okay, so the next step would be to tear out all these other fabricators and interfaces back here that I don't need anymore. And then we can move on to another project. So I'll be back. Alright guys, so all that stuff downstairs is taken care of now, finally. So some other things that I want to do is I found out that you can respawn all of the aura nodes in a world where they have disappeared. Last episode I mentioned that this meadow area had no nodes at all, and that is true. They were all gone. But I found out how to respawn the nodes, and I did that on the server. The nodes have regenerated here, and I finally have some Thaumcraft aura in this area. So that is very cool. DMAC let me borrow these goggles of revealing and a thermometer. And this kind of shows you where the nodes are and all the different stuff around. So I'm not that familiar with Thaumcraft, but I do know that you need nodes in order to do pretty much any of the Thaumcraft stuff. So you can see the aura right here is 693, which is pretty good. It seems to kind of drop and go to different amounts around here, but it looks like 693. It's holding steady. Maybe it's a little bit towards the rainforest that drops down. But with this thermometer, you can show where the nodes are, kind of points at where they are so you can find them. And there is a new node, well, I guess it's not new, but a regenerated node over here. Well, now it says 574. Maybe it got smaller? I don't know. 630. Yeah, these numbers keep jumping around. I'm not exactly sure how they work, but the node should be right pretty much below me right here. So if we go down this cave, turns out to be a ravine actually. If we go down here, we can fly down. Yep, and there it is right there. There is our node. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be spawning underground or not, but that doesn't really bother me too much. I do want that brain. I think that's good for the Thaumcraft stuff. Yeah, let's grab those. It doesn't really bother me that's underground. All that I really care about is that we have the aura in the area. And to me, this looks like it's one of the pure nodes, the ones that are good, that doesn't do like bad things. But again, I don't really know much about Thaumcraft, so I could just be speaking nonsense. But yeah, what I do know is that I want to actually make a new node over here around my meadow area so I can do Thaumcraft stuff around my base and have my own, specific node to do that with. So I've been going to Mistcraft Worlds, and I have found, let's put this stuff away, I have found a bunch of silverwood saplings. I have 2 or 3 of them before, and I collected a few more now. So yeah, what I want to do is, now that I have aura in the area, I'm pretty sure I can plant these silverwood saplings and they will grow. So I think what I want to do is probably over here where it's nice and clear. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I want to plant the silverwood over here, so we will start making a node over here. Then this is something that I saw TFC doing, another member of the HermitCraft Feed the Beast server. He'd plant a silverwood sapling, grow it, and then it makes a little node right where that tree grew. And then the way the nodes work, if they're so close together, they will merge. So he grew another one in the same spot and made another tiny node. They merged together, and then you get a bigger node. So you can keep doing this over and over and over again to get, a pretty big node, a pure node. So I think I want to try and do that. Now, I have also gone around the Mistcraft age, and I found what's called a Hoe of Growth. This guy right here. I found this guy in one of the Thaumcraft dungeons, or under one of the trees with the cobwebs. I can't remember. Right in my meadow age where I've been doing my mining. So yeah, I just went there, went around to the dungeons and checked it out. So what I'm pretty sure you can do is take the Hoe of Growth and right click on the silverwood sapling, and it should grow. Let's see what happens. No, it is not going to grow. Are these too close maybe? So maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe you have to have, a certain amount of Thaumcraft research in order to grow these things. Maybe I need to have the Hoa growth unlocked. But I'm pretty sure that's all you had to do was just right click with the Hoa growth and it should have grown. Well, I don't want to waste this Hoa growth because it was kind of a pain to find. And it doesn't look like this wants to grow here. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is just holding off on this, see if it'll grow naturally, and then maybe just keep planting them over and over and over again in the same spot. I'm going to have to figure out why this Hoa growth won't grow the silverwood tree. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. I think I'm going to start doing some Thaumcraft stuff, maybe off camera. Maybe I'll do a little bit next episode. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.